Well, happy Wednesday, guys, and welcome back to the Kneady Homesteader channel. And today I've got a really fun video for you. It is another collab video. I love the collab videos because it gets just so many other channels and everybody's subscribers kind of involved, and it just builds a sense of community. The last collab video that we did for you guys was banana bread in a cast iron skillet, and many of you requested that we do a one pot wonder meal in a cast iron skillet. Many of you are interested in cast iron cooking or are just beginning to use cast iron in your kitchen, and you wanted to see more one skillet meals. So that's what inspired today's collab. And of course, the ladies, my girlies here in YouTube land, Mandy from More to Life, Leisa from Sutton's Days, and Michelle from All Sorts, who did a phenomenal banana bread and cast iron skillet video response to our last collaboration. All of their videos will be linked up above in a card, so you guys can go over there and check out their videos, and hopefully subscribe to their channels if you're not already, because I love them and they happen to be my favorite YouTubers. So tonight I am making kind of a throw together meal. Matt is on his way home from work and I'm getting dinner started, and tonight's meal is going to be inspired by these. And for all of those of you who shop at Aldi's, you might recognize these. If not, give them a try. They're really good. These are chicken sausages, and this one happens to be the mild Italian flavor. So this is going to be our protein in this dish. I'm going to add a lot of vegetables, from spinach to some little angel sweet cherry tomatoes, some mushrooms, some scallions, a little celery, green pepper, a sweet onion, and some zucchini. So I'm also going to be adding olive oil and some garlic. So I'm going to bring you over to my stove, and we're going to get started. All right, so to get started, I'm going to go ahead and turn this on low. And I do have some toasted onion basmati rice that is boiling, simmering really lightly over on my other burner. I add olive oil, and this is a 12-inch cast iron skillet. I add the olive oil until it's just about nicely coated the bottom of my pan. Once my oil it's a little heated, to this I'm going to be adding some minced garlic, and now I like quite a bit of garlic. So all of these measurements are very forgiving. It's whatever you have on hand, it's however much you like. Okay, and then I'm also going to be adding one medium sweet onion to that. Okay, and then I'm also going to be adding about a cup of chopped up organic baby carrots. Again, if you don't like carrots, leave carrots out. It's totally up to you what you put in it. I'm just putting in the vegetables that my family likes. And I try to chop everything on the smaller side so it cooks a little quicker. It doesn't take forever. All right, I'm going to be also adding one long organic celery stalk. Get that in there. Okay, and then I'm also going to be adding one green bell pepper. Again, just diced up. And now I'm just going to let this cook on a medium-low heat. Cast iron retains its heat really well, and I have a propane stove that the heat on this is no joke. So you might have to turn yours up a little bit more, but I'm just going to let this kind of cook up a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and add in our sausage. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead, we're going to add 4 of those Italian sausages. Now, these are fully cooked if you get the ones at Aldi's. You could use raw though if you wanted. You could use smoked, you could use kielbasa, I change it up all the time. I don't always do this flavor. I love the apple chicken one. It's really good. I've even done it using breakfast sausage links before. So completely versatile. You can change it up any way you want. Now the Italian sausage has a lot of great seasoning, so I don't have to add a whole lot to this. I am going to add some freshly cracked Himalayan salt, and I am going to add some fresh cracked black pepper. Of course, the amount is totally up to you. Now this will feed a family of 5 with plenty left over, probably for lunch for me and my husband, or my 15-year-old who loves to take this kind of stuff to school and warm it up at school. So it's a good meal for a large family. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to add some fresh mushrooms. You can add canned mushrooms. If I didn't have fresh on hand, I would add some home canned mushrooms to this. Put that in there. Again, use whatever vegetables you have on hand, whatever vegetables you enjoy. This is a great way to use up your vegetables in your fridge if they're, on their way out. Okay, to this I'm also going to add, now I have 2 zucchinis, large zucchinis. Zucchini is my favorite vegetable, so whenever I can throw it in a dish, I will. Let's see how much I'm going to add. Whatever I don't use, I'm going to be using in a pasta sauce tomorrow night for dinner, so I'll just throw it in a baggie and keep it in my fridge. Throw in a little extra here. That's about 1.5 large zucchinis added to that. Alright, and then I'm going to add about 8 grape tomatoes, little Angel Super Sweets, in there, and I cut them in half so that their juice gets all blended into this. So good. Okay, 2 things I am going to add to this as far as seasoning goes. I'm going to be adding some chives, and I would be using home dehydrated chives if I had any left, but I don't. I plan to fix that soon when I get my gardening up and going. And also some sweet basil, which I'm also planning to grow in my garden this year and dehydrate. So if you don't have that dehydrated yourself, go ahead and just use, store-bought is just fine. That's going to give this a great flavor, especially if you're using Italian chicken sausage like we are. Alright, and with that, I'm just going to let all of this kind of cook up and saute now for a few minutes. And I will be back, well, in a YouTube second to finish it up. Alright, so I let that cook for about 10 minutes or so. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my spinach. And I know this is going to look like a lot, but you know how spinach is. It wilts to nothing. So I am just going to kind of cover that. And then I'm going to let that kind of steam up and get that mixed in. I like to load this with spinach. I am going to add a little home dehydrated kale to this, just because it's just a good way to hide kale. It looks like parsley. So I'm going to get that stirred in here. And I can hear the garage door, so I know husband is home. And now, last step is I'm going to be adding some toasted onion basmati rice to this. You don't have to add it if you don't want. And it all depends on how much I'm cooking, on how much I end up making. I only cook a cup of it, so sometimes I add it all, sometimes I don't, and then I'll just serve it as an additional side at the table if anybody wants some extra rice. Alright, so there it is with the rice added, and now I'm going to go ahead and top this with some green onion. And
Let's try it now.
And hubby is home, and he can try it, because I know many of you have been missing his taste testing. But he works so many hours, and he travels a lot, so I'm lucky to have him home. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shut this off, but that is it. So let me get my spoon here, and we will let Matt... Alright, let's give Matt a taste test.
Find out what it is, or is it a surprise?
It is Italian chicken sausage with a bunch of veggies and toasted onion basmati rice.
It's hot.
Hot chew.
Which means it's fresh.
Oh, they have missed how you burnt your tongue for my taste testing. It must be good because he went for a second bite.
Well, the sausage is really nice and tender, and the veggies, like the carrots, are a little bit of still got a little bit of a snap to them, just like the zucchini.
Just the way you like it.
Just a little bit of a snap.
We don't like soggy veggies.
No.
No sauce or anything like that.
It's not perfect in between, where it's not too underdone, not too crunchy. It's got just enough of a snap. Some give and some snap.
So,
I call it.
You like, even though you've eaten this before, many versions of this.
This new YouTube, I have to censor myself. But yes, it's bleeping fantastic.
Well, there you have it.
So, real good.
Thanks for taste testing, babe. All right, guys, that's it.
Thumbs up, baby.
Ah,
Go home and make it your own thing.
All right, guys, you heard it. It's a winner. And again, you can put anything in this you want. The sausage, you could do chicken, you could do turkey, you could do ground beef, steak, you could do anything that you wanted. This is just kind of how I throw it together here at my house. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you go over. You could go vegetarian. There you go. I hope you guys go over and check out the other girls and their videos. I can't wait to watch their videos. Michelle from All Sorts, Leisa from Sutton's Days, Mandy from More to Life. They are all working hard to bring you a cast iron skillet video. So I hope you go and check out their videos. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. All right, guys, I'll be seeing you soon. Bye, guys.